Hey guys, it's John from Total Brohammer. It's time for another Chaos match. Alright. So, we got some, another day, some more Warriors of Chaos here. We'll go over our army real quick. We're fighting the High Elves here. So, for our army, we have one unit of Chaos Knights with Lances. We've also got Summoners of Rage over here. We've got Sarthoreal, the Ever-Watcher, with Final Transmutation. Don't know why I have Metal Shifting when I have Final Transmutation. They do not combine well. For the rest of my army, I've got a long line of infantry here. So I've got 2 Chaos Marauders, I've got 2 Children with Great Weapon, 1 Chaos Warrior with Great Weapon, as well as the Demon Spew, and 2 Chaos Warhounds with Poison. I think I have 2. I might only have 1. My opponent, on the other hand, as you can see here, has a Phoenix. He's got the Fireborn over here. He's got 3 Spearmen, 1 White Lion of Trace, 2 Swordmasters of Hoeth, and 2 Sisters of Avalorn, including the Everqueen's Court Guard, as well as Teclis with Nets, Enfeebling Foe, Regrowth, and Block of Doom. So, let's go ahead and get into here. So I'm just going to be advancing. He's going to come over here and get some early damage off with this Flamefire's Phoenix. Nothing substantial, though. At this point, I actually can't see most of his army, so I'm actually moving up towards this way. I see his army now, and now I'm going to line up towards him. Going to move my Summoners of Rage over to the right flank. Going to send some Poison Hounds with them. Going to have these Poison Hounds do a little bit of scouting, try to see what's going on here. He's going to be moving Teclis up here, and initially his army is not looking too scary. I know that well, actually his army is looking pretty scary with the Everqueen's. The front line will be able to hold, and the Everqueen's Court Guard can deal some major damage here. Now, they do magic and missile damage, of course, and Sarthoreal, of course, has 60 missile resistance and 25% magical resistance, so for an 85% damage resistance to that unit's missile fire there. So he's going to be trying to just harass me a little bit. I'm going to be advancing as fast as I can here. As you can see, he's going to get a couple hits here, kill a Marauder or 2. Looks like each one of those shits kills a Marauder. What a way to go. Shed on by a Flamefire's Phoenix, eh? Alright, so I still don't see these Fireborn, by the way, just so everybody knows. So we're just going to be advancing here. He's going to be, a little bit annoying here with that Flamefire Phoenix. Okay, so, initially, the shots they're on fire at will, so they go into my Chaos Warriors. I see his Dragonborn coming out here. I'm going to pull back my Hounds and my Chaos Knights. They are not going to do well there. I have Sarthoreal up in the front here. He's just going to cause a nuisance for everybody over here. I'm moving my Summoners of Rage around. Surprised he's not shooting at him here. He's actually focusing on my Chosen, which I do not blame him for. I'm going to run straight in here and then pull out. He's going to come in with his Dragon Princes. I'm not sure who's really going to win this here. It looks like I got a better charge than he did, so as you can see, my Chosen are just faltering in the center here. These guys are going to get absolutely wrecked. However, he doesn't have what he needs to protect his ranged units. As you can see, I'm going to pop a Overcasted Final Transmutation over here, get Sarthoreal over here as well. He's going to pop a net on my Summoners of Rage. Thankfully, I have my Hounds on the Sisters of Everqueen's Court Guard, although they will win that fight, the Everqueen's Court Guard. My Hounds will stop them from firing for a little while at least. So he's going to get some Spears and Flamefire Phoenix on my Summoners of Rage. Not too scared about that. We got the Demon Spew. We'll make quick work of those Spears. His Swordmasters of Hoeth took care of our front line, which is very weakened quite easily. We're going to get a nice charge on the Swordmasters of Hoeth here. We got some Marauders coming around into those Sisters of Avalorn. Sarthoreal over here is working on the Flamefire Phoenix. I pulled back my Summoners of Rage to deal with these Fireborn, but of course we cannot catch them, so I'm going to turn around and run into these Everqueen's Court Guard until they decide to re-engage me here. And as you can see, he's won the front line. He's overextended with these Swordmasters of Hoeth, so I'm going to get my Chaos Knights to run them down. His Flamefire Phoenix is doing pretty good, and these Spearmen are getting absolutely destroyed by the Demon Spawn here, although they're doing pretty good. The charge from the Fireborn did really good against my Summoners of Rage here. Having a good charge go off on the Summoner of Rage, oh, it's really, really tough. I'm going to come in here for a rear charge on the Swordmasters of Hoeth, who are being healed up. And it looks like we're going to have a spell right here, so that's a nice net, and he's going to get all my guys on them. The only thing, I am doing something right here, so I've kept his archers mucked up, which is really good for me. Sarthoreal's in okay shape. My cav is not doing great now that it's been netted and surrounded, and things aren't looking so good. The Demon Spear are the only ones who are doing particularly well I'm going to have them get on these Sisters of Avalon now. We're going to run into his Fireborn here with these hounds, just because I was hoping these guys would come and help out. They're in a group together, but that did not happen. So over here we have some Chaos Warriors with great weapons running into the Swordmaster Hoeth, who are in pretty good shape. The Everqueen's Court Guard are in pretty good shape. These Sisters of Avalon are just now not doing too well. The only problem is here, he has not taken out Sarthoreal, and his tools to take out Sarthoreal are not looking the best here. So we're going to have Sarthoreal come over here and help out these Chaos Warriors with the great weapons. As you can see, they all are falling apart. Unfortunately for us, these Chosen with great weapons took absolutely forever to kill these Spearmen. I'm kind of surprised about that, because they do have 49 melee attack. And I guess the Spearmen, well, they have less melee defense than that, even with martial prowess, so I'm kind of surprised about that. As you can see, the Demon Spew over here doing pretty well. He got a regrowth on his Dragon Princes to try to keep them up. But he was able to protect his Sisters of Avalon. Not that they're doing too much to Sarthoreal, the Everwatcher here. So it's tough. It's tough. We're going to go after Teclis here, try to get some good shots on him. Going to get a nice charge with my Chaos Knights with Lances right here, and that's looking pretty good. And Sarthoreal is just on the hunt. He is definitely my favorite Chaos Lord. We got 3 Summoners of Rage coming in here. We're also going to pop our... oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, but he's gonna get some shots into the rest of my Summoners of Rage here and get them off the field. Unfortunately, he still has 8 Dragon Princes left, which is pretty scary. Fortunately for me, though, those Chosen with great weapons are all hanging around over here, so maybe I have a chance over here. So Sarthoreal is pretty tanky. The Flamespire Phoenix will be scary for him, and the rest of these Dragon Princes. But besides that, since we're taking out the rest of these Dragon Princes, I'm not too afraid. We have our Chaos Knights coming back here. We're going to get another good charge. At this point, if his Flamespire Phoenix can take out Sarthoreal, then he's won it. If his Flamespire Phoenix cannot take out Sarthoreal, then he hasn't. So let's see how this goes over here. I've only gotten 1 final transmutation off, so with Sarthoreal's Arcane Forging, I should be able to get 1 more off during the course of the game. And at this point, he kinda does not have the killing power to stop Sarthoreal, the Everwatcher. Just the fact that his Sisters of Avalon aren't going to do anything to him, the fact that he's better than a Flamespire Phoenix and Teclis in melee, means we're going to be turning this battle around here. So another reason I love Sarthoreal, one of my favorite lords. Unfortunately, these Chaos Warriors did have a model that got stuck up on this Flamespire Phoenix, so now that they stopped, now they're just getting shot in the back here. So I'm going to send Sarthoreal and all these guys to go after them. He's got an Enfeebling Foe upgraded on me, so I'm going to just try to get out of dodge, as it were, get more into these archers. I'm going to have the Chosen actually turn around and try to hold these guys up while I get Sarthoreal, if I remember correctly, to go after... Okay, so I'm going to have Sarthoreal fight these guys and actually move over toward these guys, because I have some Chaos Marauders and the Demon Spew coming out of the forest there. And those Sisters of Avalon are doing a lot of damage to my Chosen, but man, even with the Enfeebling Foe, Sarthoreal is just not being nice here. So with that, the battle of attrition is almost coming to an end here. If we can just finish off Teclis and these guys, then we've got it. Over here, the Marauders will at least keep these Sisters of Avalon to keep them from firing until Sarthoreal and these Chaos Knights with Lances can take out these Everqueen's Court Guard. I'm going to keep on running after Teclis here, and then I'm going to go straight after the Everqueen's Court Guard, and that's going to be a very close win for Chaos. So I definitely did not play it the best that I could have. That Dragon, my biggest mistake was having that Dragon Prince charge get a clean charge on my Summoners of Rage here, because they just don't stand up too well from a straight charge from the Fireborn over here. So a very good game to my opponent here. Let's see how we do here. So these Chosen with great weapons were fighting spears, and those spears, honestly, that was a good trade for him because those spears held up a unit way more expensive than them for a long time. However, double-edged sword, because late game I had a full unit of Chosen. Sarthoreal was a great choice here. Mobile, lots of missile resistance, lots to love about Sarthoreal. Definitely my favorite lord, like I chose. A pretty varied army here. We got some Chaos Knights to do some cycle charging. We got some Summoners of Rage for some anti-large. Had he gone like a heavy Dragon Prince build, this would not have worked. But it turned out to be a pretty fun game, and I definitely enjoyed it. And I think his build was actually pretty good. I don't like the Flamespire Phoenix, though. In any case, that's going to be all for this one, guys. It's John Don for Total Brohammer, signing out.